Absolutely. All right. So this sounds like something from a mob movie. How were you turned on to this, and what's transpired since then?
So what's going on here is we've had a number of state grand jury drug trafficking cases that involve people who went to prison for trafficking drugs, and while in prison continued to traffic drugs. Some of them even became millionaires because we are prohibited under federal law from doing cell phone jamming technology in state prisons. So lots of inmates are sneaking cell phones into the prison systems. They're using those cell phones to facilitate drug trafficking activity, to commit money laundering, and in some cases even to facilitate the sexual molestation of children. Yes, that's a thing too. And they're able to do this from behind prison bars. Some of these people are becoming millionaires while being incarcerated, and we are now prosecuting them for those new crimes and getting them locked away for the rest of their lives. But the problem is, the federal government does not allow state prisons to jam cell phones, and this is something that attorneys general from around the country, both Republican and Democrat, have been yelling about for years, giving us the technology to stop this.
It is such an amazing thing, and the level of detail that you provided in the grand jury report and the announcement today, you really get a sense of how widespread a problem this is. It seems like members of Congress could solve this pretty quickly. Congress could just change, by law, change the regulation and give the ability to prisons to protect themselves, right?
John, you're absolutely right. I mean, the grand jury report, as well as what I have publicly said, is if they would just add the language "and state prisons," meaning allowing companies that develop this technology that would jam cell phones to implement it, to sell it to state prisons, we could prevent people from being killed from behind prison bars, from drug trafficking, from facilitating human trafficking, child sexual exploitation. We would cure so many problems if we did this, if only Congress and the FCC would change the regulations and allow state prisons to have this technology. By the way, there's a federal prison 10 minutes away from one of our local state prisons who has this technology, but the state prison allowed to use it. That's ridiculous.